I got a whole thing I do. Okay, I'm gonna do my thing.
Okay.
Hey man, it is the Ace Micheals show, and you're here live. You're not live, but you're alive, and you're watching the show, and that's what we want. I don't really want dead people watching my show. I will say that. Now I said it. Okay? And if you're dead, you deal with it. I don't know what to tell you. I am prejudiced in that way. I want only live people watching my show. That's who I am. But if you ever want to be on the show, dead or alive, all you have to do is contact us. You can email us, be on the Ace Micheals Show. And our email is acemichaelsshow@yahoo.com. Or you can call the number 702-509-6452, and that will give you the opportunity to speak your mind, voice your opinions, ideas, convictions, beliefs, suggestions, dreams, all that. Today on the show, I have two beautiful ladies, and I mean they are fine as wine, these two girls. Tell us, girls, what are you doing? What are you up to? Introduce yourselves and bring us up to speed.
Hi, Ace. Thanks for having us on.
Yes, thank you so much.
That's the one I know.
The podcast world, basically.
Yes, that's thank you for having us to really...
She's so excited. She's one to be like the co-host of Enchanting Conversations, and we would love to bring our enchanting conversation with you by telling you we are the world according to
Jennifer
and the Miss Alyssa Show.
That is amazing. So you two are launching your own show now. Let's not beat around the bush. So you're launching your own show. You're jumping into this very competitive market of video blogging, podcasting. Why? Why would you do that?
Well, we both have, first of all, we both have backgrounds in video podcasting before.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I know, right? And me, I'm in New York, so I'm opposite side of the country. And basically, we've done internet radio. I've had my own show. She's had her own show.
People love us.
Yeah, and we respond
that
very well.
helps.
Like having us be there with them, having a good time, and everything thus far, everybody's response has been a go.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, and we just we kind of came together
through the music industry.
We had something in common, and it put her and I in the same place.
Tell them about the tomato story.
The tomato.
We have a tomato story about how we met. And we're going to get t-shirts one day that says the last tomato.
Yeah,
the last tomato.
The last tomato.
He and I met up for a little happy hour and had a nice little salad.
Date.
That's how it starts. Yes.
Yeah. Chit-chatting about what we do. And we got down to the last tomato in the salad bowl. And I said, you go ahead and have this tomato. She said, no, you go ahead and have the last tomato. I said, as I'm eating the last tomato, I said, we'll always have the last tomato.
And then
So
you have it.
every now and then when we're balling over a glass of wine or we're chuckling with friends, we'll tell them this story about the last tomato. And that's kind of how we've become besties.
Yeah, pretty
Now,
much.
do you think that may become a spin-off show for you down the road? The Last Tomato?
Really?
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, right?
You know what I'm saying? Last Tomato, not to be used. Okay. Yeah, we gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? We're on the internet, baby. You know what I'm saying?
We like to throw the reels.
It's what we've been doing for like the last 2 hours, like waiting, to come.
You'll see them soon. There's a
Right.
couple special ones.
So yeah, we have some fun.
So
Anywhere.
now one of you, Alyssa, I know a bit about your story, but the people are going to ask me, right? So you two are not a couple, or are you a couple? Are you a couple? Are you partners? You know what I'm saying? Partners?
That's quite okay because we live in a house together. We have the domestication relationship without the sex.
Okay. So this is the status that I read. I've never understood. Are you in a domestic partnership?
Absolutely.
That's the
We
one
live
I
together,
couldn't
we
understand
work
what that
together.
meant. Nice.
The only thing, the closest we get to having an intimate relationship is eating delicious food that we cook for each other.
Yes.
Nice.
And then maybe taking a bath at the same time with the border wall between our
With
two.
the border, right.
while texting each other in the tub.
The steam is getting through, but the water's not touching you. Right.
However,
I totally like that. Yeah.
we do like to have our men in our lives.
Yes. Well, you two are so lovely. I would love to be domestic with either one of you. I would totally get domestic with you anytime.
Oh,
Totally.
yeah.
So let's get into the real deep dish stuff. So are you doing your blog and podcasts because you feel like it gives you the freedom of the press, say whatever you want type of vibe? Are you looking to be able to open people's hearts and minds in a way that they've never been open before? Is that the vibe?
Yes. Completely. Yeah, we're pretty open women when it comes to the conversations that happen on our podcast. We're artists that understand what life has to go and how it needs to be when you do what you do, and we're not hiding anything. So our conversations are uncensored, out there, and deliciously indulging.
Anything goes with us. And, you know, so
jokes, humor, bad stuff, good stuff. We like to kind of present that there's a good and there's an evil and all of what we do. So we're just the playing field for all that to kind of unfold.
And you know what's interesting is that somebody sent me a newspaper the other day. Like there was a newspaper in my yard. I don't know how. I don't understand.
Still
that,
do
right?
these days.
Yeah, like somebody just was like, "Yo, put it in his yard." You know what I mean? So there's a newspaper in my yard, and I'm like, I don't have any reason to read that. I go on the internet. Like, seriously. I read a newspaper. Seriously? Come on. Don't you feel that's where it's at? People aren't looking at a newspaper anymore.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything is internet-based. Everything is handheld technology.
It's on your phone.
And it goes with you everywhere. So
we want to take advantage of all that.
Absolutely.
So that's why we want to do video platform, radio platform.
And the apps that you can get for your devices now, podcast apps,
Isn't that
that's
crazy?
a thing. You know, you can customize your life.
You can do FaceTime.
You can do FaceTime.
Right. And you can do this technology with anybody in the world anytime you want to, and it's free so far. And that's what you pay $5,000 for your cell phone, but this service is free, right? Yeah. So that's good. So tell us a little bit individually about what brings you to this market and why are you different? Like, why should I listen to you when I could be listening to the other girl who's doing a podcast? You know what I'm saying? Everybody podcasting.
Because we are comedic humor. We are also very fucking smart.
Right. Okay. Well,
no doubt. We're talented. We enjoy our times with our company. We actually take you on the trip with us before the concert show, during the concert show, while we're standing outside the concert show. We actually bring our clients and people to the house and cater to them, feed them, have a jam session on the back patio.
Oh, wow.
It's everything that you would want to experience hanging out with your favorite band. We're bringing it to you.
Absolutely.
And what state is this happening in?
ATX.
We're in ATX. We're in Austin, Texas.
That's. I was gonna say that sounds like a Texas thing right there. That does sound very Texas.
Yeah.
Nice.
With us.
Yeah, come on, you should come hang with us.
Yeah, I'm down to hang. And so, where do we find the show now? Like, if they watch this and they're intrigued, where do they go next? They want to see it. They want to subscribe. They want to share it, like it.
iPanda Radio.
Okay, so first and foremost, above all of this, we are affiliated with iPanda Radio, which is an internet-based radio station out of Indianapolis, Indiana. It's iPanda, Indianapolis' greatest rock station. And right now that station, it is internet-based, it's worldwide, but on a local level, meaning in the United States, it's taking off and it's really growing rapidly.
Like all the time. They're really growing.
And yeah, so and I was affiliated with this radio station prior to us.
That's how she started, yes.
Well, actually before that I was with another radio station, but they came into the picture after that. So they're really, really great.
They welcomed us in, just
nice.
Not even being
not without
the video that we've done. They just knew that this was
right
this
because he
was
knew with the background that both of us had, he trusted that. So it was really great to have a station owner just kind of say, absolutely, you have carte blanche, do what you want to do.
Oh, nice.
You don't even have to ask me. So
they can find us on
iPanda, and it's going to be, you can do it on Novex and also Radionomy are the two apps that you can find iPanda on.
Nice.
Also, we have a lot of other like social media going on as
our
well.
Our Instagram seems to be climbing faster than our Facebook.
Yes.
I guess that's where all kids are these days.
Yes.
Wow.
But we're there.
But we have YouTube channel, we have SoundCloud, we have Facebook, we have
and all your main hitters.
So
let me ask you this: is it easier for you doing this as women, or do you feel like it's more challenging, but you're overcoming those challenges?
That's a great question.
That is fun. I embrace always a challenge in any avenue that I'm in. I'm used to it, I guess, because I do what I do, and I'm work with everybody.
Right.
There is a little part of being in this industry, the music side of the industry, when we have to be stronger roles, because typically women in this industry are kind of looked at more as people who are trying to work their way up.
They haven't done it before.
Right. And so there's this misconceptions that, women are groupie or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And that's really not, and so we have to work a lot harder.
We're breaking through some of that,
Absolutely.
I think, because you will find us hanging out with the bands, but it's not that we're groupies. We're actually there being professionals, and we're interacting with all the managers and all the roadies, and we're sharing information about, you have this kind of camera. Okay, cool. We have this kind of lighting for the show. We're there to work, but we're also there, women, enjoying a show and the music that we'll see two of us headbanging our faces off when we're at a metal show on Monday night. Like, that's what we do.
Right.
But we're also...
So are there so many women being groupies, so many lady groupies, that it's a problem? Was that a real thing? Like, there's so many that we have to start saying, whoa. Yeah. Are you a professional or a groupie? Show your ID. Now show your bra strap. You know what I mean?
Like, talk ill of women who choose
There's fans, that's it.
That. They're fans.
Good. We love fans. We're fans when it comes to some of the bands that we become starstruck in. But, we've been doing this. Professionalism is our second nature. And when we first got onto camera together, it was like watching theater, and we knew how to be on camera. We knew how to talk back and forth. We work. I don't think you get that anywhere else as far as fans.
I mean, and you know what? And bottom line, her and I crack each other up every day, all day. And it's like, why should we not just flip on a camera or hit record on audio and what happens between us? And some people find it funny, and some people may not. But this is who we are. We're unique to who we are, and we're presenting ourselves.
Hey, damn it, people like us.
Exactly.
Right. Does it ever get inappropriate? Has anyone as yet ever tried to go down that Cosby road? Like what? Like.
You know what? If anybody did, I would know exactly how to handle it.
It does happen.
Well, it's a man's world, and there are times that women are being taken advantage of, plenty of times, but I think we've been down that road a little too much, that we actually bring it to our audience, and we would love to talk about that. Like, that's something that women embrace all the time, about the double standard, I guess you can say.
Yeah. See, that's gotta kind of suck, though. Like, is it really a man's world? I mean, really? Is it?
Until it becomes my world. Yeah, it's all about the person,
but it's
our
world.
It's our world.
Right.
I've just learned that if you are able to walk into a room and change the atmosphere, best chances that you can always drive the conversation into avoiding those things to happen. First off.
I like that. That's a good way to look at it. I would think that that's a life parable. If you can walk into the room and change the conversation, wow, that's pretty deep.
That's what we got.
That's what we do.
That's what's up. Hey man, it's the Ace Micheals Show. It's Jennifer and Alyssa doing their thing and doing it well. So check them out. We're going to try to get them to send us some cool stuff that we can share on their shows and keep abreast of what's going on. Hey, again, thank you for being on the show, ladies. Thank you for watching the show. I mean, you didn't have to, but you did, and we appreciate that.
I love you.
And then, can they email you stuff if they want to email you, get in touch with you that way?
Yep, it's Jennifer Lee Miss Alicia Show at gmail.com.
Nice, and we'll put it up on the screen for some of the Americans, right? Whew. All right, and that's what's up. Hey, man, it's Ace Micheals Show. You know what I say at the end of every show. I still mean it. Live the life you love the life you live. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
See.